God, does everything clash. Holy sweater. Hi! So today, I had a totally different idea for a video, but in light of recent events, I figured I would make this one because some shit happened. And it wasn't fun, okay? Involving this one. So today I'm in my spare bedroom. Why? Because I thought it would be a great idea to clash as hard as I can with my background in this sweater. So, story time, I guess. What had happened was, if you don't know somehow, some way, I just had a breast reduction a month ago. And at the bottom of the breast, down here where this incision and the under one meets, I have an area that refuses to close all the way. It's getting there, but it doesn't want to that much. So what I've been doing, per doctor's orders, is putting bacitracin ointment on little nonstick pieces of gauze. Gauze, man, that word always gets me. So I've been putting bacitracin ointment on small pieces of gauze and placing that on the area that is of concern, and I replace it every day. So I have a crap ton of yucky bodily fluids, bacitracin covered nastiness in the bathroom trash can that usually she doesn't get into the trash. She's not really interested. She's a prissy little thing that doesn't like to be dirty and doesn't like yucky things and stuff like that. So it never crossed my mind that she would try to get in it. But one day I left for like 20 minutes. I think it was to like run to the grocery store and get like a head of lettuce or something like small like that. And I come back, I go upstairs, the entire trash can, I'm talking like, they're small pieces, but there were so many in there, I swear there were probably a good 25 pieces along with other like daily bathroom trash can throwaway crap just spread all over the place. I'm everywhere. I ripped out, knocked over, smeared along. Oh, I'm sorry, did I disturb you? Smeared along the floor. It was an awful sight. I'll insert the picture that I still have here. It was a sight to see, man. So these pieces of gauze, I'll actually get one and show you. Just a second, please. So, this is what they are. Hi. This is the piece of gauze that what it is. This is it in its packaging. It has one inside of it. I'll just sit that there. And this is a piece of gauze. See how like shiny it is? I rip it in half and use this much on each booby. Anyway, let's go on with the story, shall we? So, these two pieces, they're like this shiny material, like they have a plastic, tiny, like thin coating on the outside of the cotton gauze pad thing. So I walked in and there were a lot of pieces that like the plastic was still there, but the stuff inside of it was somehow taken out. And I don't know how she did it. So like it worried me, obviously, that she just ate like a tub of bacitracin, a crap ton of gauze, and stuff like that. So I watched her for the next like day. She didn't vomit, she was cool, she was good to go. Until 2 days later, that's the time that she decided that, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to throw up all day, everywhere. A little rude. Yeah. So, she's vomiting all over the place. After like the 5th or 6th vomit is whenever I decided, okay, I can't put this off. Because I figured like maybe she just ate something outside and just needed to get it out. So that's what I was waiting for her to just like get it out of her system and like be good, you know what I mean? Wow. But after like the 6th time, I'm like, all right, something's fucked because this isn't right, man. So I had to call Animal Poison Control, which is $65 just for the phone call, by the way. I know, isn't that crazy? Just to ask a couple questions and figure out what's wrong? Yeah, it's great. So they were like, okay, I don't think it's the bacitracin, which is good, because now we know she's not poisoned, but there could be some gauze that's lodged in her intestines and is refusing to pass through. So you may want to take her into emergency care stat because she might have to have surgery like now. I'm like, oh, cool, dope. So my friend Anthony, which you have seen in one of the vlogs from my breast reduction if you watch that, he came and got me. It's like 11 p.m., 11:30 p.m. right now. He came and got me, and we had half an hour to the pretty much only 24-hour emergency vet that's on the island. We take her in, and they take her back. I'm explaining to the doggy doctor and doggy nurse like what had happened, what the vet said that was on the phone on the animal poison control line. I couldn't think of the word. So I'm talking to them as one of the other doctors takes her back and is doing stuff. And so they bring me into a room and they sit me down and they're like, okay, so x-rays, which we're gonna have to take, are going to start at $350 on top of the automatic $160 just for having this visit, on top of the $65 that the phone call was. So I'm already sitting at an ugly number. And I'm like, well, obviously I'm gonna do whatever it has to take. That's my ween. You know what I mean? That's my baby ween. I can't not, like, she's in trouble, she's hurting. I give you all my money. But I don't want to give you my money, but I'm just saying, like, if I have to, I'll give you all my money anyway. I'm like, yeah, do whatever you have to do, you know. I'm like, keeping it cool, but I'm a damn mess, okay? I'm like, do what you need to do. So they take her back to x-rays. They're getting her x-rays. I have pictures of those too. I'll throw them up right here as well. And they noticed this one little spot that could be something lodged, and basically told me, okay, so we can keep her overnight and monitor her and pump her full of fluids and do the whole 9 yards, which is going to run you between $1,700 and $1,900. So I was like, all right, is there any way we can do this that we don't have to have her stay and cost me $2,000? You know, I just that day, sold my car and was paying off loans and like just getting it at adulting, okay? Just killing the adulting game. And then that night, she's like, yeah, all that money that you just used to pay off loans, shouldn't have done that. So we thought together that if there were issues, that I would be able to take her back in after they pumped her full of fluids, gave her that funny camel hump of hydration on the back of her shoulders. Oh, it was so funny. She looked like a little teeny weeny camel. It was so funny. So we decided that I would take her home instead of paying $1,700 for her to stay there. And that if anything were to occur, like she didn't take a poo or she vomited again or anything else happened, like she lost her appetite or just anything that could possibly lead to there's something blocking things from going, that I would have to take her back immediately. So I opted for that, and thank God that I did, because the next day, the ween took the biggest shit I've ever seen come out of a ween. So far, she's good. I just started her back on regular food this morning, but boy, was that a scare. Very thankful that nothing happened. I haven't seen any gauze come out of her, so if it is lodged in there, maybe it's digesting. I don't know, but maybe it was just a bad x-ray. I don't know that either. I'm very thankful that nothing bad came from it. And I'm very thankful that Anthony was there to drive me when I was a damn mess. That was nice. But I figured I'd tell you guys a story of how my wiener almost died. Cause that was a rough one. So I've just been cuddling with my ween, cherishing every second of it. Cause you never know when your ween's gonna go, man. But I hope you guys like this. Even though it was just a dumb little story there for a minute. Felt like I needed to update you, just in case you didn't know, now you know. Don't feed your ween gauze. Keep your ween out the trash. But thanks for watching, and I hope you like this. Okay, well, I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Bye. Subscribe if you wanna. Click the like button if you feel like it. Whatever, you know, just whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with. We don't push boundaries here, you know what I mean? So like, if you feel like it, you know, then Eileen would like it, and then I don't know, like it would be nice, cause it's a nice thing to do, you know. Whatever, it's just whatever you wanna do.